Hey guys, Ken with CMX Power Sports and CMX Golf today. Yes, I have my golf hat on today. Got an exciting video coming up for you. We're going to run through a couple of all new Evolution D5 carts. Stay tuned. Please hit the like, subscribe, and comment if you can for me. I would love that. Okay guys, so here we are with the all new Evolution D5 Maverick 4 Plus. I got to tell you, being a side-by-side guy, but also a golf guy as well, I think that this is a really cool cart. To me, this cart, you'll probably see why when we go through in the videos, but to me, this cart is more directed at the cottage owner, the lakefront property people, the guys that are driving all over the place to the store and things like that. But it can also do your golf. So we're going to run through a few things on the Evolutions that I really like and that I've noticed. I'll give you guys some specs on it once we get into it a little bit heavier. But the very first thing that you notice when you look at this cart is it's very striking. Evolution does a fantastic job with their paint. This one, I believe, it's called something like a white pearl essence or something, but it's a white pearl paint out here in the sun. Man, that stuff gleams and glistens. It looks really classy, and the fit and finish on this cart is very nice. Everything's tight and right. So when you get out to the cottage or you get out to the links or wherever you're going to go with this thing, you're going to look really cool. So let's get into some features and benefits of what I think are good inclusions, especially for the price point. With regards to that, if you'd like to know more about that end of things, please call in to CMX Power Sports and CMX Golf. We've got a fantastic team of salespeople here that can give you any information that I may miss, but also help you out with pricing. And I will tell you guys, for the list of options and what you get with this cart, price is very impressive. So I'm just going to go through some things. We start at the front of the cart. We see some really high-end LED projector style headlights. Those things do a really good job. They're super bright, like a lot of luxury cars out there on the market. This unit has signal lights, tail lights, all the things that a car would have. It's got signal lights in the front and signal lights in the mirror, which I think is kind of cool. It's more of a bling thing for me, but I think it's neat that they do it. When you kind of roll around a little bit to this side of the cart, we'll show you the cockpit. So when you look at the cockpit of this cart, guys, you're going to see that it's got two-tone seats. It's got inlaid white pads, and I'm going to tell you what Evolution did with this. The inlays with the white color have the same pearl essence as the paint, so it matches. I think it's cool. I think it's elegant and luxurious, and I just like that they did it. I want to comment on the seats. There's many carts on the market. There's many different seat models. I think the seat that came with this cart from factory is very comfortable. I like that it's got the up and down armrest. Again, a very small thing, but it's nice to be able to get that out of your way when you're getting in and out of the cart and you don't have some weird bar here preventing you from sliding in, because not all of us can jump that high, because this cart is a little bit higher. So I really like the seats. Front and back is the same, so your passengers are going to experience the same comfort that you do. Another thing that they did to ensure that your passengers are going to experience the same comfort as you do is with the fully included sound system. That's not an extra on this cart, that comes with it. They've included speakers in the back, the front, and the upper level. We'll talk about that upper level when we get back there a little bit. When you look into the cockpit here, you do have tilt steering in this unit, and you've got 3 glove boxes. So there's lots of storage for little things when you're out, your sunglasses, your glasses, your golf gloves, whatever it is that you want to have a glove box there for, there's ample storage. I like on the steering column here that they've done this just like a car or truck. They have a signal light switch, and they've got your headlight switches and everything right on there, just like a car or a truck. But it's an automotive signal light switch, which I think is really cool. Unit, as I stated, maybe also has power steering. It also has tilt steering. Guys, when you look at this unit in person and you walk around it, it really does kind of scream quality and elegance, right down to the foot pedals. I mean, you have billet foot pedals with raised rubber grips that we'll get into this video for you and show you how nice that looks. This cart is not a keyed cart. It's got a key fob. and this cart will not run if that key fob gets too far away from it. So that's kind of a security option. But it is, you push a button, just like a lot of the new cars now. You power it up by pushing power, and then you select your gear and you drive. I really like that. The cart itself, I believe the rating on it is 25 miles an hour, mind you, max. And here at CMX, we can adjust and change that and slow it down if you want to make sure your kids aren't going that fast. We have the capability of doing that with our laptops and our computers, which again is another neat option that they include for us to be able to do. I think there's a lot of people out there in our experience over the years in the golf market that they want to control the speed, because it might not just be mom or dad driving it all the time, or grandma and grandpa and responsible on the roads. Maybe this one's for the kids and they're going to use it half the time. You dial down the speed, you keep everybody safe. It's just a really cool thing that we're able to do. So when we move a little bit farther to the back of the unit here, you can see that this unit's got fender flares front and rear. That says to me that they're gearing this more towards, like I said, the lake or the cottage owner. It's going to keep anything off you while you're going down the road. To an extent, I mean, if you decide to go mud bogging with your golf cart, you're probably going to get dirty and stuck. But I think it's really cool that they put fender flares in. They put an all-terrain tire on this thing, and that wraps around a nice 14-inch aluminum wheel. I can say that the Evolution stock wheels that come on the mags, I guess you would say, that come on these carts, they suit the cart really well, but they're also a high quality aluminum rim. And you can tell that they put a lot of thought into the design of it. If it's going to fit with that cart, is it going to fit with multiple different carts that we have? Yes, I think they did really well. The cart also has cell phone charging. That's kind of standard for a lot of them, but you have it front and rear on the Maverick 4 Plus, which again, keeping your passenger just as comfortable as you in a commuter cart such as this, I think is important. If you don't have that, people aren't going to want to ride with you, and why do you have two seats? Okay guys, here we are at the back of the cart. Just wanted to show you some stuff that I thought was kind of cool at the back of the cart. The taillights, they're really nice. Again, they're an elegant, kind of luxury car looking taillight. They include reverse lights on this thing. There's not a lot of them that do that on the market. You're gonna see in golf cart land, taillight, signal lights, kind of standard, but not a lot with reverse lights. I wanna point down here, this little lens right here. That is for the reverse camera, which is included as a factory installation from Evolution, and that shows on your dash up front, which I'm going to show you guys in a few minutes. Up here, we've got this sound bar that I was telling you guys about. When this thing turns on and you're driving down the road, and maybe it's or on the course or on the path, this sound bar's got full integrated lights throughout the whole thing, LED lights. Your badging is going to light up. Something that's really cool is it's kind of just like those little light bars you can get at home. It'll go with your music. You can change the colors. You can totally customize what that thing's doing. Not only does that look cool, but it gives you a little bit more safety, a lot more visibility, because now you have some lights up high at dusk, at dawn, in night, whatever. It's gonna just give you way more visibility of that cart being in front of you if you're not paying attention. That being said, the tail lights are super bright, but I like that they lit that up back there. I guess for me, it's more of a cool factor, and just another option that Evolution basically gives you for nothing. But it also adds a safety factor. Next, we're gonna move down here. We've got a very good sized trunk on this unit. So whether you're going down to the beach or whatever you're doing, you've got lots of room for lunches, towels, extra trunks, you know, a deflated tube, something like that. You got lots of room in this thing. I'll just kind of show you. That's my whole arm in there. Like it's gotta be, I don't know the actual spec, guys, but it's gotta be 10 gallons or better. I think that it's cool that they did that. So your stuff isn't just hanging off the edge of your cart on a bag or something like that. It's a very high quality roto molded trunk, but here's where it gets really neat. If you decide that you are going to start to become a golfer, you can remove the trunk and you can set your golf bags in. And I believe there's a golf bag attachment either available or coming that you can still do your golfing with this. So you know, kind of a multi-purpose unit, more driven towards the cottage and driving back and forth to stores and on the road and stuff, but also still is a golf cart, which I think is good. Let's go back around to the front, and I want to show you some stuff in the cockpit with the dash, and then we'll wrap this bad boy up. Before we get up front, guys, there's one thing that I forgot to mention in the back. I know I've been harping on this in this video, having your passengers be just as comfortable as you are, but I just wanted to point out, you've got cup holders in the back seat. Your passengers have their own little storage compartments, so whatever they're going to put in there, whether it's snack bars, golf cards, gloves, whatever, you also have a grab handle just to make them feel more comfortable when you're going down the road. They can just feel a little bit more secure than just kind of hanging there if you're going around, you know, a fast bend or something like that. But again, they want your passenger to be just as comfortable as you are in the front, so good for them. Okay guys, just wanted to show you the screen here a little bit. We're starting out in reverse, just to illustrate your reverse camera for you a little bit there. I'm going to switch it into drive now so you guys can see the main screen. Actually, we'll just go to neutral, I suppose. But as you can see on this screen, you've got Android Auto, you've got CarPlay, you've got your sound bar control, your radio control. Obviously, it gives you your state of charge on this side, gives you your speed on the other side. This screen is full touch screen. There's a lot of different settings you can play with. As I mentioned, in the back there, you can change those LED soundbar speaker colors. You can change all of that stuff. The screen is super easy to use. If any of you guys want a separate video on running through some of that stuff on the screen, let me know and we will get it up for you. Okay guys, we've shown you around a little bit in the cockpit. We've shown you some of the things that we really like about the machine. This center glove box, incidentally, is a spring clip. I just realized that I kind of like it. The other two are just push button open. We've kind of run through the features and benefits that stick out the most, along with the fit and the finish and the elegance. I want to talk about some specs. I usually don't do that, but in the golf world, I know that you guys are going to want to know, you know, what kind of motor, what kind of battery, all of those kinds of things. So this particular unit comes with a 48-volt lithium battery. It's a 6.3 kilowatt motor. It's got a 400 amp AC controller and a 25 amp onboard charger. Now, I want to touch batteries just a bit. Every golf customer that I've talked to, or cottage customer that I've talked to that's looking at a new cart, always asks me, how long is the battery going to last? How long can I go on one charge? The simple and easy answer is, guys, I don't know. Because I don't know how many people you're going to be hauling. I don't know how hilly your region is. There's just a lot of things that I don't know. What kind of turf are you driving on? For example, asphalt is easier on a battery than gravel. So there's a lot of things that I can't tell you about how long your battery is going to go before it dies. But what I can tell you is you're going to easy do 2 rounds of golf easily. You're going to get back and forth from your cottage to wherever you're going all day easily. Exactly how many miles or kilometers that is, I don't know. I've heard rumblings about 50 kilometers kind of being an average, but again, that depends on a lot of different things. So hopefully I have gone through everything that you guys have wanted to see on this cart. I almost wish it was nighttime because I wanted to show you all the LED stuff lit up, because the speaker housings in the lower dash compartments, they light up as well. There's some other cool things like that. But if you guys want any more in-depth of a video on the Maverick 4 Plus, please make a comment and let me know, and I'll get it up there for you. Okay guys, so here we are back at the front of the Evolution Maverick 4 Plus. One thing I forgot to mention to you guys is the flip-up windshield. Flip-up windshield is not new in the golf world, nor is it unique, but I really like that they have a hinged flip-up front windshield rather than a glued together. The glued together tend to come apart after being in the sun for a certain amount of time, and they just degrade and then they can come apart. So I like that they up their game with that. So I guess in closing on the Evolution Maverick, I'm really impressed with it. If I was a man that was able to have a cottage at the lake, I think this is the direction I would be headed. I think it's super elegant. It's really well put together. The fit and finish is nice. Everything works well on it. And like I said, front and back, same experience. I can sit in the back seat. I'm 6 feet tall and I'm comfortable. I can sit in the front seat. I'm just as comfortable. I just have a few more options I can diddle with, like the screen and all those things. So again, if you guys want another video separately on the screen or anything like that, please comment and we'll try to get back to you. We are running business here on the daily basis as well as doing the videos, so it may be delayed, but we will do our best. So in closing, I think it's a super nice machine. I really like it. Again, I use the word elegant because it's just there. I think the quality is just there. So guys, please like, subscribe, and comment on our videos. I'm going to enjoy the rest of this sunny day. You guys take care. Bye-bye.